Welcome to Stop Now, where madness behind the wheel and inexplicable luck collide. Watch until the end, because today you will see luck sometimes does not choose the calm person, but chooses the right time.
Edit à? Chụp coi đi. Chụp đâu coi đâu. Nó mấy gì bình tĩnh thôi. Cái màu đỏ đó ngồi tay ga đi thôi.
Another example of how fast reflexes can help. The driver immediately got out of the car and apologized to the woman. Hopefully the driver will pay more attention when driving. Two Belgian drivers, 50 and 54 years old, participated in a small race around Ancona, but lost control in the corner. The damage to the two Ferrari 296 GTB and F12 Berlinetta was very large, and the F12 Berlinetta even burned down. Luckily, both drivers were okay, and this did not happen in a crowded place. July 1st, 2025, Michele May Whalen was returning home from vacation when this happened. It happened to her husband's car. Luckily, everyone was okay except the car was completely burned. This is living proof that focus, stay calm, and stay prepared, it can save your life. On Highway 8 near Budapest, a collision between a truck and a Peugeot sent both the truck and the lawnmower flying towards a worker. But thanks to his calm and quick reflexes, he narrowly escaped death. How much do you think this road rage lesson is worth?
Oh my God.
What would you do if the car next to you suddenly hit you and pushed you away in the middle of a busy intersection? In a recent incident in North Hollywood, the pickup truck driver was not at fault, but was still hit and dragged down the street by a white BMW. Police quickly identified the suspect and arrested him on multiple charges. The incident happened on Wednesday, the national holiday of Tiradentes. Due to slippery roads, the dump truck lost control and veered into the opposite lane. The police arrived at the scene shortly after. The truck driver was stable, and there was no one in the Peugeot. You won't believe how few inches it takes to survive. A woman in Taiwan was crossing the street at a pedestrian crossing when suddenly this happened. The woman quietly picked up her bike and continued walking, as if nothing had happened. If the last road rage only had one person arrested by the police, this time the police arrested both drivers for their actions on the road. Next to this guy, it seems like luck is on his shoulders. carrying too many people, do you think it's just a minor violation or is it the seed of disaster? The sharp turn and seeing the truck carrying heavy goods made the motorcyclist seem to lose his composure. If the fall was only a few centimeters, it's hard to imagine what would have happened. I think you need to secure your goods more securely after seeing this. Are you sure the house you are standing in front of is the safest place? The car went out of control, and if you look closely, just one step back he saved himself. No cinematic effects, no slow motion, just survival instinct at the right moment. Yes, and today's a lucky day. It is also a reminder to be observant and calm. And for good luck, we can't help but mention heroes like this. The Saigon Railway Company has rewarded the gatekeeper for ensuring railway traffic safety and preventing the man's intention. Ramachandran, a reporter in Payyanur, had a narrow escape while parking his car in front of the temple. A mistake anyone could easily make when merging. Luckily, he only suffered minor scratches. The seemingly solid road suddenly collapsed, creating a giant sinkhole. Just an hour later, a car came and disappeared. The driver was trapped, the door jammed. He had to climb through the window to escape. When a concrete mixer truck spun out of control on a curve in Poland, this man had only one chance to react. The damage was severe, but everyone on board survived. It wasn't instinct, it was extraordinarily calm. This time, the luck came from a quick reaction. The driver was stopping his car on the side of the road when the truck behind him lost control and approached. Truck blind spots are bigger than you think, in front, behind, and to the sides, especially when turning or stopping at red lights. On Highway 10, ASH Ifang, a woman cut across the front of a container to turn onto Donya 3 Street, but she fell into a blind spot, the driver did not see her, and a collision was inevitable. A lot was burning on the highway. In the chaos, an old man ran up, no weapons, no protection, only courage. Allah Akbar! Someone shouted. A fire extinguisher was thrown, and in the smoke, many people were pulled out of the sea of fire. This girl will tell you where you should not use your phone. The 22-year-old girl heard a loud noise as a car lost control and rushed towards her. The driver was rushed to the hospital. The girl was lucky to escape because of her quick reflexes. Falling asleep at the wheel, not just fatigue, but the hidden killer on the highway. It could be said that he used up all his luck that day.
Утром 16 января на улице Победы в поселке Видовский, водитель автомобиля «Лада Ларгус» выехал на полосу встречного движения, где лоб в автобусом ЛиАЗ, от удара легковушку отбросила на двигавшуюся следом автомашину Toyota. В результате водитель «Лады» получил и ушибы. Представитель транспорта Верхневолжья рассказал о состоянии пассажиров из автобуса в момент, и особенностям конструкции автобуса и действиям водителя никто не пострадал.
A mistake that everyone can easily make is to step on the gas pedal by mistake. Luckily, 2 customers in the milk tea shop escaped death by a split second. Have you checked the wheel alignment? Consider this a reminder. Luckily, nothing else has happened. Just one tree away, life. Security cameras captured a sedan losing control and colliding with a crocodile tree. I think the cause of this was the driver losing control, but luckily, the couple was safe. Jane Rimshay had a narrow escape Thursday afternoon when a 3-foot-long concrete saw blade flew off a nearby construction site and slammed into the door of a convenience store just seconds after he walked in.
Just figured out and make sure to get the repair to the wall. Naughty or Darren over Ward Insurance, and that way we can start getting this figured out and make sure to get the repair to the wall.
According to police reports, the car flew 15 meters before crashing into the toll booth, and the driver was arrested shortly afterwards. That Monday morning, I only intended to stop for a few minutes to make a phone call. But after that moment, I still couldn't believe I was alive. Witnesses said the car had difficulty climbing the hill and slid down to the garage. There were no casualties, only damage to some motorbikes. The incident happened on December 25 in Kerala, India. The two men were lucky to escape just a split second before an out-of-control truck crashed into them. A driver was driving leisurely when he noticed a truck not slowing down at a red light. Anticipating a collision, he braked early to avoid colliding with an oncoming vehicle when the light turned green. A driver encountered a tense situation as they approached the merge point where the left lane ends. The driver was cautiously moving over when another vehicle cut them off and brake checked them, despite the lane already being closed. Fortunately, the driver managed to stop with less than an inch to spare, thanks to the emergency braking system activating.
Whoa!
Proceed about 1 mile to your destination.
They just go up numerically and how good they are. Oh, there goes that TV. There goes that. เราไม่ใช่ปัญหาเพราะเธอยังมีเขาไม่ควรเศร้าให้เธอเลือกจะไปก็ขอให้นานกว่ารักกับฉัน
A black SUV reportedly ran a red light, causing a multi-vehicle collision. The footage from the scene offers a clear view from the perspective of the third car involved.
good.
If you've ever wondered whether you should install a front and rear dash cam in your new car, here's the answer.
Right through the red light. Right through the red light. Call the police. Tell them that it's
During a routine drive to drop their kids off at daycare, a driver experienced a minor distraction, resulting in a gentle rear-end collision with a Lexus.
Whoa! You're gonna get killed, lady.
Hit the curb about over 10 times now.
What color type of vehicle is it?
It's it, I think. I got it all
Is
on.
anyone injured?
I'm not sure. McDonald's on Dodge Street. It's 77 in Dodge.
Look into the rise of Billie Eilish, which has changed in the way that pop music sounds. She is the pop artist.
One driver faced a challenge when merging into the center lane after checking his right shoulder. While the sudden appearance of another car was surprising, a little patience could have eased the situation.
I think that
Next right, and then left turn.
Did it to 2008, 2009, 2007, Bama, Florida. Okay.
Hey guys on this team that are contributing from Leonard Fournette, yelled in the backfield. Mention Malik Jackson, who's a tennis very, very well known.
Live from the GPB newsroom, I'm Leah Flynn. After flying high, the Atlanta Falcons two-game winning streak.
Does anyone think this is the driver's first time going through a roundabout?
Fucking kidding me, man.
It's great that the driver took the time to learn about license plate sizes for his theory test. This knowledge proved invaluable on the road, ensuring he could verify the plates of other vehicles. Staying updated on these details is a wise move before hitting the road, as it could make a real difference in emergency situations. While en route to a construction site, a dash cam captured the moment a cement truck blew a tire and flipped over on the highway. Fortunately, the driver escaped unhurt, This serves as a reminder of the importance of vehicle maintenance and driver safety. Yeah, had no plans of stopping, it looks like.
It's the miraculous survival caught on camera. Watch closely. The wheel from the white pickup truck completely separates, going under the SUV and sending it flying into the air, crashing down upside down, leaving an extraordinary field of debris in its wake. That tire even comes back, hitting the SUV again.
She did not look.
I was beeping and
In a recent incident, an impatient red light runner faced a swift dose of karma when their reckless driving led to a dramatic collision. Fortunately, the Jeep involved in the accident is expected to receive proper care from insurance, ensuring a positive resolution for those affected. Illegal lane change runs another vehicle off the road. A red light runner nearly caused a collision when a driver ignored the red light. Fortunately, both cars' brakes worked perfectly, avoiding a collision. Fortunately, the driver of the work van that crossed safely only caused minor damage, including a small scratch and potential wheel adjustments. This serves as a reminder to stay vigilant and maintain safety on the roads.
Just been up and down all season. Gave it a good go though. Last week, but they gave it a good go.
No, not again.
Don't get it quickly. They gave it a good go though.
No, not again.
Jeez. Wow. They don't get it.
On a highway with a single lane in each direction, a vehicle was stopped in the middle lane while turning right, leading to a collision due to wet conditions. Despite the driver's attempt to steer off the road, their vehicle impacted the stopped car. Fortunately, there were no injuries, and both vehicles remained drivable.
You alright?
His chest. Dad thinks they're great. He says he wants them. We need to talk about this, Albie. We need to ruin everything. He stands up. His face puce is shining. I didn't even want to come back to the team because it's boring here. He storms out of the room. I hear him upstairs, and as he slams his bedroom door so hard, I swear the cottage shudders.
Girl was next to him.
was young and looked no older than 18. Their subordinates were standing at a distance, and they had yet to approach 100 years. One more step, and they advanced to the Maria Master realm. Stephen was curious about the man.
We just updated our quest game heaps again with a huge...
Stop you right there. Because yes, in fact, we are there yet. Boom.
Albany getaways are closer than you think. Just outside the city limits, endless combinations of natural wonders, quirky towns, culture.
At the forefront, this is supposed to say Homeland Security.
That's a great question. I reached out to them and I said, and they said that, we work with Metro, we work with other law agencies. So they made it sound like they were a greater operation to protect us over there.
A dash cam has captured the dramatic rescue of a cement truck that overturned after the driver attempted to make a sharp turn too quickly. The quick actions of a passerby saved the driver's life. Brake test failure causes multiple crashes on Bruce Highway. The two subject officers in this incident were Officer Brandon Langer and Officer David Lewis. Both officers have 1 year of service with the department. You are so lucky you weren't in the left lane.
That shows Hagen Brown, the African American, shot Smith a second time, was already on the ground, unarmed and with near his head. The closed U.S. stocks were higher, with the Dow up 59 points, S&P gaining 8, Nasdaq was up 20 points. I'm Lakshmi Singh, NPR.
Support for NPR on our stations. Other contributors include
A forklift operator inadvertently hit and broke the truck's rear-view mirror. To show responsibility, he quickly got out of the truck to assess the damage.
Jesus! Woo! I swear to God. Wow. Nah, he's good. I'm chilling, bro. Hey, you idiot too.
They say owning a Mustang is a piece of cake. Is it true?
Bro. Damn, bro.
Have left a just record policy how they do it.
A driver cautiously approached a stop sign, only to witness another motorist rolling through it.
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God!
Well, I think, the media too, and I was watching all about the negative stuff, and that day I went to
le iba a pegar a la moto, güey. Se va a ir hasta allá.
Wow. It is really a miracle.
almost saw somebody get thrown.
They go off really quickly. He said they were his favourites. I know. And he kept trying to make them happen. Fetch in mean. Got it. Kept trying.
Hit the lights, Bob. Let's get it.
Greatest stab we've got her rubbish. I'm just saying. That's true. There's something. Yeah!
A driver suddenly stopped in the middle of a wet road, but fortunately, the use of new tires saved the driver.
I mean, Ryan Gosling, he is pretty much my doppelganger. We pretty much
Get him. Pull up here. Get up on the side there. The hazard light. Don't know.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Dash cam footage captures a vehicle abruptly entering a lane just as other cars are stopping in a red light near the Waltham Road and Morehouse Avenue intersection.
number note kaya may 70 number ligaw at Jugal.
God. Are you serious?
It was so much, there were riots everywhere, and so many people believed that the NYPD was under a lot of pressure to pin it on somebody, but really he didn't kill all of them. And there were other killers out there, part of the satanic cult, and was in prison. It was like, it was all cult.
The car deserved an owner who actually knows how to drive. In a situation where a broken traffic light caused confusion, a Mustang driver's decision to speed through an intersection without slowing down had unintended consequences.
$5.
It appears that a Mustang driver was testing out an exit strategy for an upcoming event, but things didn't go exactly as planned. No matter what you drive, aggressively pulling out in front of a car show is a big no-no. As the light turned green, vehicles began to move forward. However, an abrupt stop by the car ahead caused a chain reaction, resulting in a rear-end collision by a driver who may have missed the sudden halt.
You're leaking coolant though. I'd take it to the nearest service.
Guaranteed results on your first visit, or it's free. Call now. 04-400-1170.
Wow, four-way stop.
That's 04-400-1170. And start living free again. Where else can you get a high-quality mattress?
Who did that?
That kid there in the red truck.
Oh, did some get hit?
Yeah.
Which
I hope
one?
nobody's. Y'all just stay here.
You think someone called 911?
I don't know. We better on gas.
Which car do you think somebody's injured?
I don't know. The red one.
A reckless driver tried to overtake a large truck by going off the road but ended up colliding with the driver's side of the truck. Although he fled the scene, the license plate was recorded by a camera.
my god. Talk about car crashing, huh? Oh my god.
Kill this guy.
Take the 25.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ! Holy hell.
What the?
I don't know how no one...
The red car, attempting to cross from Sam's Club to the Home Depot parking lot, was struck after failing to yield to an oncoming pickup with the right-of-way.
Oh!
Fortunately, many bystanders quickly rushed to help, and the fire department arrived within 2 minutes.
They used to communicate with school kids and interested radio operator functioning. He was alone. Coping with whatever had happened was untenable. It was exacerbated by the idea of waiting for hours inside.
101 Albert Freeway.
Oh, that's not gonna affect that.
Or Stadium is. There's a freeway traffic.
We're okay. We're okay. Stop. Just stop.
Upon reviewing the footage, it was observed that the truck blocked the view of a vehicle on the shoulder, not in its lane. While this situation posed a risk, it is important to note that the semi-driver did not intentionally veer into another lane. The driver knew he needed to turn right, but chose to go around instead of falling in behind, despite there being no one behind. Realizing it was too tight a squeeze, he missed his turn. He then sped up and cut off the truck in front to make his turn.
What the hell?
Doing? So everything was recorded.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know what this semi-driver was thinking, but it wasn't a smart idea.
Oh my...
I hope he's okay. Sounds like he was blown away by the wind.
Is currently powered off. Please turn on the radio before you
Dial 911.
Amidst the rage and near misses, there are people who have had incredible escapes. But luck doesn't always come in time. Thank you for watching Stop Now's video, where we capture moments that remind you staying calm is an instinct and surviving shouldn't be left to fate. Subscribe if you want to drive with a clear head, not hoping for a miracle. Warning, these aren't stunted, their real driver fails. The following footage includes crashes caused by distractions, impatience, and overconfidence. It is presented solely to help promote awareness and better judgment behind the wheel. None of these actions are safe, smart, or worth repeating. Please drive responsibly. Every second counts.